me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Welcome back to the Mokey Mokey channel. Today, I'm showing the the two matches against MMF, because I've gotten so many requests to post these two matches and to give it some context. I'm not going to say a lot about my opponent, just a few things before we start. So I played against MMF already. I lost to him. He played Reason Game Turbo. And I had to play from loser's side in finals against him, so I had to win 2 matches in a row. And of course, we all know how great of a player he is. But I was prepared to win this. I wanted to really win this, so I built a counter deck just to his Reason Gate Turbo deck. That's just putting this right in front, and but the problem was he was really inactive at some time, and it was because he had holidays, which I didn't really know, and he didn't provide me any information when he would come back. So after he said he had no time. I think after 4 or 5 days, entirely when the bracket started, I contacted the academy team to see what's going on, if we need another mainnator or if they had any other information that I didn't have. And basically MMF saw this then and he was really angry, and he challenged me then there and he said he could play me. When he was, you could say he was arrogant. He was saying he could beat me in 2 minutes. So I took this as an advantage and told him to show me this again. He should prove that he can do this so fast. By doing this, I wanted to ensure he brings Reason Game. I wanted him to tickle his pride a bit. I wanted him to really go all in on me with this, and it worked. I pretty much won this match before it started because I got into his head, because there was no way he's going to beat this deck, and we're going to show you why. He was really angry before, that's why I wrote Man oh Man and take things personal. I think the first match I'm going to lose, so it's very unfortunate because we don't open any anti-spell fragrance. If you ask now why we play Dust Tornadoes here, the reason is anti-spell fragrance makes your opponents set the spells he needs to set them in the Reason Gate Turbo decks, and you want to pop them before he can use them, and yeah, that's basically what you're going to do. Of course, there's some kind of risk involved because he's also going to play Scapegoats and Reckless Greeds or Jars, but you're going to basically remind yourself what he will set after you flipped your anti-spell fragrance, because he's going to most likely set his spells because he needs to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And the very unfortunate thing here is now he basically has to survive back rows, and he has the Giant Trunade, which is unfortunate. We don't have any of our Solemns, or we don't have Judgments, or we don't have our Crescent Seals, so we're doomed here. And now he starts to build a big board, and we can't do anything about it. We need to watch him play, combo us. I already in this moment I already thought about game 2. I was just watching him play, and I already were thinking, yup, he's going to kill me. It doesn't really matter. But then I counted here and I was like, okay, I'm still living. He's still trying, but he draws like a god with graceful and pause. Like, okay, he's going to kill me, but he's still not going to kill me. And then here he's just attacking and doing a lot of damage, but I'm still living. and I'm seeing my lightning vortex in my hand, and maybe if I draw a good trap now, that will shut him down. I don't. So these are, yeah, I'm outing his board. I'm playing the Assailant, and I'm setting all my traps here. But I cannot use Royal Oppression because I have only 700 life points.
After all,
Going to
heroes.
counter Snatch, of course. Chaos Sorcerer, he had also Chaos Sorcerer in hand, man.
I published my book
And
about you.
at this point, I pretty much lost. I need to top deck really well, and I don't. So he just needs to attack me. Of course, I knew he had Reckless, and if I didn't have anything
To always win and save everybody. I want to become the greatest.
So some people may have said just flip the Royal Oppression just for the mind game aspect, but at this point my opponent is not stupid. My opponent is one of the best players, and I'm not thinking about douching a guy with a play that's just not going to work. So we're going to game 2 really fast, and here we're going to see a nuts opening. And we have 2 Trinity cards as well, and we draw a third Trinity card and another Spell Fragrance. Of course, we don't need 2. We need just 1. The pot, and at this point we're just ballsing him. Going to set these traps. You could have also set the Heavy Storm. It really depends on your personal preference, because if he sets all his spells now, yeah, we could Heavy Storm for a game. But what if he doesn't set 3 or just 2? I mean, yeah, I could have, but at the same time I'm blocking 1 more space for 1 more trap. And if I then draw another card I really need, I have only 1 field left. So right now you see I joined another Stone of Judgment. I really want that Stone of Judgment. It's really useful. So I'm going to set this from my bazoo and going to attack here. And now imagine setting here with a Heavy Storm or reset. So would I have done this, I would have blocked my whole field, and I don't like this. And why also playing this deck is Bazoo is also kind of a choice as a Zoo deck. Was kind of a choice because he made Dimension Fusion worse against us, because we can play DD Assailants and DD Warrior Ladies and stuff. So if these kind of things get banished, they just coming back and they are a pain to deal with. So he's going to Monster Gate. We're going to negate this game already. He has nothing to do. Alright. Last match. Okay, this is going to be really easy match when you look at my hand, but he's going to start, of course. He now knows my deck is dicking him, so he needs to build something really big in his first turn for me to lose to it, and that's probably really smart, but I call the first one right with level 4, and I'm now changing to level 8. He said after that this is really confusing, really weird thing to do, to call level 4 first and then call level 8. My reasoning behind this is, first of all, the most played is level 4, the Cranes, and if you already also play the Toon, you have 3 to 4 level 4 monsters, and you only play 1 level 8. And when he lost the level 4, I was basically prepared to say, okay, now we are blocking level 8, because if he really needs something big now, and he already lost one of the level 4s, it doesn't matter if he summons now a level 4, it won't hurt me, but what would hurt me now would be Demog. Demog could be huge, so I need to I just need to call debug now, in my opinion. And I called for it, and he gets a level 4, which doesn't do shit. He tributes this for Jinzo, which is good for him because he thinks now he can block my traps. Maybe thinks he's preset his spells already because he's expected anti-spell fragrance. But we play triple Book of Moon, and we play DD Silence, DD Warrior Ladies, and Exile Forces and Rodas, and all the warrior stuff that will shut him down. So we are just running over the Jinzo like he's not even important. And then we set our 3 traps and say GG because this game is over. Activates anti-spell fragrance, chainlink 2 royal oppression. So now we know he just has a giant Trunate. It was unfortunate. My card was planning to do it faster, and I did it faster, but he revealed by accident now his giant Trunate, which is kind of sad because now I know it. But at the same time, I know I only need to negate a Heavy Storm or giant Trunate here, and I will be safe. I can negate any special summon by effect or inherent special summon, and he plays no recruiters and damage steps, so I don't care. Playing Bazoom, being more aggressive, ending this game really quickly here. His giant Trunate will be blocked now. I even draw a second judgment, and reload. We don't care. Doesn't matter for the game. It's going to set. We're going to draw another monster, and this is game over. So we're going to jump to game 2. Okay, I needed to make a little cut here. We are now in match 2, and my reasoning here is, okay, he's probably still going to bring something fast to the table, and what I am trying to do here is get really into his head by playing the same deck he played before, and also because I want to slap him really fast before he even knew what happened. So I'm trying to win here before he can even thought about how the matches went over. So my thoughts behind this were pretty clear. Also, playing Reasoning Gate tickles kind of his fine right now. We can stall a little bit. He goes in with Thunder Dragons. So he plays Chaos Turbo or Thunder Dragon Control, which is very new now with the Power Bridge build, but I'm expecting him to not play Control. I'm expecting him to play aggressive, and he passes, and I draw Monster Gate. I didn't use Scapegoats before because why would I? So I'm just passing again, and he does something I don't understand. He uses Wing Blast on my face down. Okay, I'm just going to chain my Scapegoat here. He discards Chaos Sorcerer. So he's going to special summon now. Summon Sorcerer, banish 1, tribute for Thunder Dragon. Battle phase, destroys 1. Goes back to main phase 1. Discards the Thunder Dragon. Spanish summons BLF, goes back to battle phase and destroys another 2. This is so nice. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yes, it's fine. So at this moment, my problem is basically, okay, I need to get rid of the BLS. My Dimension Fusion already, okay, 1 Chaos Sorcerer was already in game here, so that's bad for me. The 2 Thunder Dragons, he's going to profit more from Dimension Fusion right now than I would, so I'm not going to do this, probably. And I draw premature, so that does not help at all. He will trap Dust Shoot. I knew he had that. Because otherwise the premature would have been useful because I tributed Crane, revive Crane, draw more and stuff, but now he goes to, of course he takes my Crane away because I could instigate it. And So I'm lost with a hand that cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh! Setting my gate, and of course activate card destruction to get rid of my stuff to draw new cards. So I'm drawing into reasoning again, and not again, but reasoning and dimension fusion again. Dimension fusioning not being really helpful right now. I'm not having light and darkness in the grave, and I'm really struggling at this moment. Going to activate reasoning.
I'm a normal kid without any powers. Could I ever hope to be someone like you?
Go for another reasoning. So say it again. It's not my problem. But that's important.
Young man, I came here to thank you.
So we are going to Monster Gate now with our train,
If you hadn't told me
summoning the
you hadn't
creator.
run into that fight,
And this is the part where it's interesting because he scoops now. And people have discussed why he scoops here. But actually I think he does the right thing. Because I don't know,
there are stories
at
about
the
every
moment I
hero.
don't know that this is a
How they
nice
became
right?
great.
But I know there's only one hand card.
Most have one thing
But
in common.
to see what I have here,
Bodies
I have
moved
Chaos
whenever they had a
Sorcerer
chance
here,
to think,
and I have Crane here.
almost on their own.
So
And today,
the right thing to do would be now to use the creative effect. That would not help at all. What I instead need to do is I need to attack the battle phase with the creator into the Thunder Dragon, and then with the Dark Ruler Hades into BLS by losing life points and crashing him. So he dies, and I have 2 darks and 1 crane here. And then I can use my monster incarnation to get back my Chaos Sorcerer by ditching my low damage fusion. And then summon dimension, summon Chaos Sorcerer, banishing the now Dark Ruler Hades in my grave in the crane, and then banishes BLS and have Creator and Chaos Sorcerer. He has no monster, he has only a Night Assailant in hand, and he's going to lose. I have Scapegoats also. That's game over right there. Yes, not much he can do there. So he skips, which is fine. Alright, now for the last one, I'm pretty much trying to get into that for triple Taiko, of course. He sets 2 and Night Assailant, and of course he's siding with Magic Jammer now for the Reason Gate, but of course I don't play it anymore, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, of course that still hurts. Trap does shoot. Yeah, guess what he gets now, right? Oh, the Faith! Interesting. Of course he knew. He doesn't know that he has set Night Assailant. And now I expect a trap to stop me or a flip effect to stop me, but I need to still to be aggressive here and attack. Of course, now my phone gets in the middle of the video, and Night Assailant kills me, of course. Right, and then I'm setting my Scapegoats here, setting my call. So my call is basically set if he is going to discarding lights with Thunder Dragon and stuff. I could basically revive my Kaiku and try to stop any chaos plays before they happen. But it doesn't.
there are stories about how they became great. Most have one
There's no
thing.
particular reason I do
Their
that
bodies
because
moved whenever they had a chance to
this
think,
card was set before,
almost on
so
their own.
I'm just doing this for
That's what
the
happened to you. Young man, you too can become a hero.
Of course, this is kind of a bad position for him. Now this is Faith, and there is no spell in the grave, which is sad. And I'm passing. He Snatch Steals, and he has Chaos Sorcerer now. Which is sad for me, because I blocked this Chaos Sorcerer before. But he's going to attack me. I'm just taking my scapegoats here. Setting one more. Scapegoats are gone too. Drawing Sinister Serpent. Snatch Steal. I forgot to gain 1000. He's nice and gives me the 1000. Jammer. Negating my Snatch. Which is fine. I can use the ring to force him. He benches a token and attacks into Serpent. Serpent goes to grave. I'm getting the 1000 life points. Getting that Serpent. At this point, yeah, Pot of Greed was really good, but at this point we were also quite safe. We were not in big trouble here. And then we draw the Breaker, which is legendarily good draw. Because we can free our Kaiko now. Free Kaiko. And then we can ring the opponent's Chaos Sorcerer. Which is of course nice. And then we're going to take the 2300 and attack his stuff. He's going to get rid of Kaiko because he needs to. That's fine. We have a Premature Burial. And we're going to show him this now. Showing him there's no chaos played for you. And of course his hand card is BLS. Which is sad for him. And the other card is Chaos Sorcerer. Which is more sad for him. And this is how you beat a world-class player. Okay. That's it. Mokey Mokey out.